Hi again. So here we are on part 2 of the Deepening Your Love course. These are introductory experiences for you to get to have a taste of each of the segments of the course. So you just had an opportunity to practice turning up the dial on the quality of your presence and also feeling what it's like when you're more connected with yourself, and then how it is that we expand our awareness to feel our connection with our partner. So you had a chance to share about all of that. Now we're going into communication. And as I mentioned in the introductory video, the fundamental skill in really good quality communication is the ability to listen. There's a lot to it. So this time we're going to do something called co-listening. So my suggestion would be that you now use the content from your getting present and connection practice, and you're each going to have an opportunity to share for just 1 minute. So it can really be, you can share anything that's on your heart, that's in your mind that you want to share for a minute, go for it. If you're not sure, you can go back and just share your experience of what you had in the first video. Listener, you are going to say nothing, and your whole focus is going to be, how can I sustain my presence, and how can I listen with my whole being, not just my ears with the content, but my eyes, my sense of their body language, their breath, the content, of course, and maybe even what am I hearing underneath that maybe they're not even saying. There's layer upon layer upon layer of what we listen to. And needless to say, when we're the speaker, there's this thing, we all want to feel heard, we all want to feel gotten. So the act of getting someone is how present and how receptive we are to just listen and just receive them. So again, just choose who's going to go first. And for this one, doesn't really matter. Sometimes it can help to just sit in a comfortable position and maybe put a hand on your partner's knee or hold hands. Other people prefer not to have contact. It can be distracting. So you'll figure that out. And then put a timer on, and each of you go back, practice what you just learned, take a moment, take a couple breaths, see if you can dial up your own presence, and then when you're ready, there's a little ritual. Would you please listen? Are you available to listen? It's really helpful to ask that, because sometimes we think we are and we're not ready at all. It's like, yes, give me a moment. Let me turn up my presence, my ability to connect, and my intent to purely listen and receive you. So once you've done those preliminary setups, then turn the timer on, and speaker, just share whatever comes to you. See if you can share your thoughts, your feelings, your experience. And go. And then the person that's the listener, just turn the timer off when you get to a minute, and then just sit quietly for a moment. The end of the ritual is simply the speaker says, "Thank you," and the listener says, "You're welcome." No conversation, no assessment, no feedback, no, it's my turn. That's it. That's the whole loop. One speaks, one listens and receives. That's it. And when you've had your turn, speaker, notice how that felt. To just have your turn. No interruptions, no advice, no losing track, just your turn. And especially listener, what was the quality of your listening? How well were you able to listen and stay present for them? How much did you go up into your own head? How much did you get distracted? How much did you want to say something back? Just watch. You're just learning, and just assess and evaluate that, and then switch. no conversation. Really keep it pure for the first few times that you practice this. And then the new speaker, are you available to listen to me? If you get a yes, thank you. Would you please keep track of the time? Sure, I will. Put the timer on. And speaker, as best as you can, take a moment to get present again and share fully whatever you want for a minute. And listener, do your best. So present, so receptive, so attentive that you're listening to everything that's being said and not said. That's the exercise. Turn the timer off. The ritual of closing is thank you for listening. You're welcome. And then just sit for a moment and incubate. What was that like as a speaker? What was that like as a listener? And then once you've had a chance to digest it, absolutely, you can share. What was that like? What did you learn? What was easy? What was hard? What was satisfying? What was not satisfying? And just take note of whether this was beneficial to you or not. So this is a pretty easy one to instruct, and you're welcome to just turn the video off now and give it a try. And when you're finished, maybe make some notes and then put some comments down under the video or ask some questions. Happy to guide you some more. Good luck. Enjoy your co-listening. That's it for now.